You're don't. Sick. It's the same algorithm. It's just the algorithm. You're watching Valhalla. Don't tell anyone.
And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for The Last Kingdom: Seven Kings Must Die. The film to wrap up all the storyline. It's been a while since we had the ending of the 5th season, so we've been waiting. I think all the fans have been waiting, anticipating the kind of the conclusion, the finish, wrapping it up all nice and neatly to get the England that we were once promised, that the creation of the whole series was aiming for. But was it as good as we were hoping for it? Let's chat about it. In the wake of King Edward's death, Uhtred of Bebbanburg and his comrades adventure across a fractured kingdom in the hopes of uniting England at last. So it's a 15-hour and 51 minutes, has a lot of gore, no sex or nudity as far as I can remember.
Welcome.
Yeah, this was an interesting film because I was worried about how they were going to do the story and finish it, and I was hoping that they weren't going to go and just make it a full-on big blockbuster action set piece, forgetting about the drama behind the storyline with the characters that we so much like. Now, that isn't the case here. This is very much dialogue heavy. In fact, we have many stories, because it's about the 7 kings who must die. Without doing spoilers of what that's actually talking about, you can guess by the title pretty much about what's going to occur in the storyline in order for there to be the first sort of England and the first united, well, it's not really United Kingdom, but the first England. Get back! And so it's taken a bit of what happened in history loosely, but obviously dramatizing bits that we know about and other bits that we don't know about. But it's just, for me, it's been about the adventure and the story, and mostly following Uhtred and his comrades, being this guy that we wanted to win at all costs, starting as the underdog story. It's been an amazing journey. I came to the series late with my wife, and then once we started, we couldn't put it down, and we were so looking forward to this film.
100 pounds weight of silver.
Now, I would say I really enjoyed it, but there are buts, definitely.
The butts are loose!
So the positives are, it does wrap up the story really nicely. They do spend a lot of time on the characters we've come to know and love, but because it is the film that's wrapping everything up, there are characters that are not going to be around anymore, and that you've been on the journey with them for a long time. It's gonna hurt a little bit. At the same time, there are characters that you want to die, that you love to hate.
My lord, Gandalf the Grey is coming.
That's why this film works well. The sort of bad guy, the snake. You know, in Lord of the Rings, there's always that one character whispering in the ear, like Wormtongue, whispering in the ear of those who are powerful.
He's not welcome.
Why should I welcome you?
Drawing them away from the correct thing to do. We have that here, and I love to hate this character. And it's so nice to have a proper bad guy.
I would stay still if I were you.
So that you are rooting for your good guys again, because your good guys can only be as good as your bad guys. That's kind of how a really good story and the drama around that work.
Hearken to me.
So that bit with the story and the dialogue that we get, with the drama that's always there, with the relationships, is fantastic. It isn't as action heavy as I was hoping, so I didn't want a massive blockbuster action heavy without the drama, but I did want some more action. Suffice to say that there is a massive set piece at the end that is phenomenal, that is really well done in a way that's not just action for the sake of it, but showing the brutality of what it was actually like, having some choreography in there, having be very realistic, so a sort of Ridley Scott set piece where it would show you how amazing it looked and the expertise of some of the characters, but then the brutality of it and how it was just a mess when you got down to it. So you have the expertise of the battle ready, hardened strategists that are there on the playing field for this final battle. That is all fantastic, but we've had to sit through the drama and the storylines, and that's what makes you care about the battle. And so the positioning of the storyline is great. The thing I think that doesn't work quite well is that that because there's so many storylines that they're wrapping up, it is all over the place a little bit. We jump from one kind of character moment, which the series did really well, but that's because we had a series. You know, we had so many episodes. Sometimes you could concentrate on one character, or 2 episodes spend on that storyline, and then jump back to the main story that's kind of wrapping up the arc together. Here, because it's just one film, you know, just under 2 hours, it does feel like we're bouncing around a bit. Eventually it does all come together nicely. You understand the puzzle pieces, but it took me about half an hour to get my head around to, oh yes, where were all these characters? What were they? Who is that person again? Because it has been a while, and there's been, you know, 5 seasons that we've watched. But it might be a really long time for you guys that have finished it a while ago and still now going, wait, I know who Uhtred is and I know who his comrades are, but who's that one person?
God wants you to fight.
Oh, that's that guy that, you know, was always kind of around, and introducing a few new characters and then talking about all of those other side pieces when we're going along the lines of a different tangent that needs to be talked about to kind of bring it all together. The players from the chessboard of this, you know, the 7 Kings. That was interesting. Once it comes together, it works well. And I think the send-off itself is a nice send-off. It's great to finally see these characters be put to bed. I like the way they did it. I think it might split some fans as to how they left it with our Uhtred character. I like that because for me there was a bit of hope there. Because I always lean on the side of hope. But depends of what you classify as hope. I'm being cryptic because I don't want to give anything away. So let me know once you've seen it, what did you think about that ending and the film as a whole? And apart from Uhtred, who is your favorite character in the entire series? I know I have mine.
We are the champions, my friend.
There's been some characters that I've seen grow as characters from a character that I didn't really like, and then all the way at the end going, yeah, that character has come such a long journey. I think the writing, the set pieces, the costume design, the acting, the dialogue are all really fun and entertaining. Some of the best entertainment on TV I've seen in a long time. I love this series, and I hope we get more like this. I'm gonna give this 4 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
You got one. Congratulations.
Thanks so much for watching my review, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.